Hi, you guys. How you doing? How you doing? How's everybody doing? Coming in, coming in. Okay, y'all. So I have a really good, I have a really good system I just put together. It's a really good lesson. I had to go down the path with along, with it because at first I'm like, what is it? Always, lately I've been really, working with the different elements that I'm picking up on around me, and within me. And I'm just going with that. And it's almost like when you start working at a new job and you start working with people that has unfamiliar work types. You know what I'm saying? Than you. And but you learn, and as you learn, you're able to slowly interpret what your formula is going to be for whatever that job is. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm gonna grab my lilies, y'all, as you can see. So be patient with me, okay? And we're gonna get straight into it, okay? When you come up over here, you are on a divine line with source, okay? I say that confidently, okay? You are on a secure line with the fucking divine, okay? All right. Let's see. It's been a really wet day, but also, y'all know I be covering my head. Yeah, those that know. Those that's been here for a long time, sometimes you got to cover that crown, man, and protect it, man. It's a lot of shit going on up out here in these streets, in these spiritual streets, okay? So, 555, as you can see what the title is 555, Change, Transformation, and Personal Growth. North Node. Okay. And I also put down take off, like it's time to take off. I'm getting that energy of taking off. You know what I'm saying? It's that fiery energy, keeping that momentum up, keeping the speed of what it is you're doing. Yes, please rest. You have to rest. You know what I'm saying? Get your, hold on, let me get y'all a little closer. Let me get a little closer. Oh, it's actually best. You are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. If you ever feel the need to wonder why. Yeah. Hi. How you doing, lover? Hi. Yeah, we finna get into some things. If you can stay, that is wonderful. If you can't, I understand. I get it. Okay. I read energy. That is what I do. Okay. I done said it plenty of times, but I know that there are new, people that come in and want to know. So that's what I do. I read energy, y'all, in my own way. Okay. In my own way. I don't do it like nobody else, and don't nobody else do it like me. Okay. That's just what it is. I'm getting the hang of this shit. I got the hang of this shit real fast because as time went by and the more and more I got to study myself and evaluate certain things that I had going on within myself, you know what I'm saying? And also take initiate on it, you know what I'm saying? Take action on it. If it was something that needed to be changed, cleansed, clean, something that needed to in-depth more look, you know what I'm saying? The more I did that, I was able to feel a sense of protection because what I was becoming and what I've become is much more delicate from the hard world that I came from. And if you haven't had, that in your physical life, right? Where you had that protection from a masculine, a protection from a father, a grandfather, or a brother. I mean, it's just a certain type of kind of you don't have to worry about nothing, okay? You're good. Um, if you didn't have that, the thing is, it was always there. And so I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like no boohoo story, but like if you ever felt like that, I feel like now is the time that that energy is very strong and backing us up. Hi, you guys. Hi, you say how's it going, Miss? I mean to interfere, but I'm wondering if you can throw a quick prayer for me as I'm dealing with a lung infection and can't breathe properly. Unknown XXX. Absolutely, absolutely. I got you. Yeah, I got you. I'm not gonna say it right here, right now, but in private because it's sacred. You know, we don't need nothing touching that. But most definitely, I can send energy that way to do so. Unknown. Yeah. Thank you for trusting me with that. I appreciate you. All right, you guys. Let me get back to it. Right. So we got 555 change, transformation, and personal growth. North Node, take off. Okay, this is what Joe. This is what you're feeling inside. Okay, it ain't even. You don't even need no, you know, guides or any like hype. You don't need no hype, man, for this. You're feeling this inside. You're feeling the frequencies of them, and how excited they are, um and how supportive they are to you and your forward movement, right? So 555 is significant. You could be seeing that. And also, before I get into the cards, hold on. I was going to, and some of you guys are experiencing this. Okay? Let me get this real fast because I looked it up. And so North Node, right? So first let's go to the it says 555 is considered an angel number associated with major life changes, okay? And a lot of you guys are going through major life changes, all right? I know for a fact that's just in the air. I can just see it clear as fucking day. We all are. Transformation. It suggests that significant shifts are on the horizon and encourages you to embrace opportunities for personal growth, okay? So this is a shift, right? And we could tell by way of the weather has changed dramatically from it being, you know what I'm saying? And look at y'all. Y'all can say, oh, this been, no, it ain't happened like this. Not where I'm at. Not this fast from it being hot. Okay? Now, I ain't finna get into that because I talked about that the other day about the genetically modified weather. We all know that to be true. You get what I'm saying? But it's the intentions of behind it is what, you know what I'm saying? That I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? Because that do slows a person. It slows a person down. It slows money down. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of other things that slow down. But this season, there ain't no, for you, you've acquired a level of humility and you will not be stopped because of anything that's outside of your control. Okay? You will not be stopped by anything outside of your control, meaning that you have other methods and other ways to get in what it is that you need. You know what I'm saying? So it's no, I heard them telling me they love me. I said they telling me they love me. Okay. What else? It said it can also symbolize freedom, adventure. Okay, and mind you, a few days ago, it was talking about that in one of the messages, one of the readings about adventure. Now you got to see how all of these messages been connecting on, and how the path has been lit up for you. Because these ain't been nothing but confirmations to you guys. You get what I'm saying? It's really, really focusing in on what the fuck is going on. Like, okay, we played enough. We played around enough. If you in your motherfucking late 30s, bitch, it's time to get to work. It's time to get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. And it's not, some people can say that it's easier said than done because I used to say that. Or I've heard that. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like the excuses, it has ended. It's like even they're coming back to you fast. Like how it's making you feel when you're not doing the things that you feel inside need to be done. When you're not speaking up on things that you know need to be spoke upon. You get what I'm saying? No matter how it shattered that illusion. That's what the fuck you were placed there for. You were placed there to shatter illusions. So do your thing. It ain't no job. This is your divine order. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is that you do. It's not you not absolutely not here to bring anyone happiness. That's something that is a fucking choice. Happiness is a choice. Peace is a fucking choice. You get what I'm saying? And the sooner, individuals get that, the better you and them will be able to connect. It ain't you. And if it is you, you the type of motherfucker that you gonna go and you gonna go work on that. Because you most definitely don't want to keep bringing something that's into anything that's creating an illusion with the delusional ones that's creating the illusion. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to connect your creation to the delusional motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? The very windows, the very veils that you pulling down and shattering. Okay? So this should get deep. I had it's this lady that I watch. I actually posted her, and if you go look on my community tab, and I actually posted the video that I seen, and then I went and made a video earlier about the men, you know what I'm saying, the masculine, and all of that. You got to go back and watch that video because I don't want to bring that energy into here. But she was saying some real shit, and when I seen it, I had got so empowered inside. And it's like we are all playing in the grand scheme of things. We are all helping each other when we share with the negativity that they put out, whatever it is. When they say shit, it shows how you grow because it depends on what it hit inside of you emotionally. Did that piss you off? Did that make you mad? Does it even exist? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker ain't on here going bad and shit. I mean, I might one day. I don't know. It might happen again. You know how I'm feeling. But right now, I can see through all that shit. And I feel like that's where the fuck we're going. This is where you're heading, or this is where you are either at. You get what I'm saying? But you may be very well answering and questioning shit passionately. Don't let nobody make you feel like your passion is aggression or anger. You feel me? Or like you emotionally detached. Are you doing too much? Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I know what I feel. I know what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? But a person will sit there and play you. And the reason why I'm bringing this up because I just had a conversation with somebody. And I'm just like, damn, dude. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get stuck on one thing or stuck on this. And then you want to lie your way out of the shit after a motherfucker addressed the truth. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what I was saying. Nah, you trying to tiptoe around some shit, though. Like, come on, man. You get what I'm saying? And... I can see through that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I didn't already, nigga, because that's not where I want to be at. That's not where I want to be at. Not with you and nobody else. Either you riding, you rocking, or you gonna get your ass dropped the fuck off. Or you gonna get the fuck out. I'm good at putting the motherfucker out. You gotta go. It's time to go, or it's time for me to go. I'll put myself out. How about that? You get what I'm saying? That's where we at. So, oh, you guys. Okay, so I literally said to myself, and I probably shouldn't even be, oh my goodness, but I need to just speak it. Yo, I got to stop eating after 5 o'clock, okay? Woo, that shit be fucking me up. Like, our bodies are changing, you guys. This food is not it. Like, eating certain things, even candy. Like, I used to be able to fuck some candy up. And then when I do, I feel so sick afterwards. Like, oh my goodness. And then it's a habit. So, but because it's making me sick, that's what's making me like, okay, I'm absolutely cool. So I guess that's helping. But just feeling sick off of some candy is just letting me know how distressful it is to the body. You get what I'm saying? Candy, the greasy foods, and all of that shit. Like, my body is like, bitch. I respect it, though. At least I'm starting to. I'm learning to respect it. So we could be, you know what I'm saying? You could be going through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good. That's good because that means that there's a it's this y'all, this shit is so deep, y'all. That means that there is a shift in your virtual world, right? And you're moving up to more pure energy. It's kind of like altitudes of air. You know what I'm saying? Altitudes of space. And you're moving through it, and your body changes with it, and what can go in it or what it perceives as. You know what I'm saying? It's more so working with you now. You get what I'm saying? Because of your shift. Because of the shift that's going on around you as well. But it's really because of you and what you've put into that mind, what you've put into that heart, into that gut. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I mean that, what I mean by that, I'm gonna go back into the shit, but like, I don't know, it's just deep. I'll leave it alone. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Let me keep going. Okay, so read 5-5, y'all. Tap into that shit, and I'm erasing it. And just look up what's the spiritual meaning of number 5? 555, 3 fives. Okay, so also I wanted to look up North Node, right? Because I seen North something, and I'm like, wait a minute. So North Node is very significant. The North Node is very significant right now, right? And you see how I put that takeoff right there, right? That's when you take off when you in your North Node, because you just like, anyways. In astrology, the North Node represents a soul's path of future growth, destiny, and purpose for this lifetime. It is considered the head of the dragon. So let me tell y'all, I did not read that shit, and I did it on purpose, and I'm so glad because I get to react with you guys from just hearing this right here. But like, even these cars right here, they flew out. And remember, I've been telling you all that cars just been flying out, like 5 and 6 cars at a fucking time. But sometimes I don't take them, but when I do take them, they all be hitting like, okay, that's the message, that's the message, that's the message. So I said, let me lead them over there so I can unveil them with you guys. You get what I'm saying? Okay. You tell me that I am not being divinely guided. I'm listening. So, it says it is considered the head of the dragon, symbolizing an area of increased craving and new experiences you are meant to embrace. To get there, you must move beyond the familiar territory of your past, which is represented by the opposite South Node. What the fuck? Y'all, oh my goodness. Do y'all remember the other day? This was like 2 videos ago, 3 videos ago. I probably have to tell what name of that video was. And I was telling a story about, so to the ones who do listen and watch me, you will know what video I'm talking about because it should stand out. I was talking about how out the airplane, this was like 4 videos ago, I think, y'all. Dang, I want to tell you. I got to find it. I think I'm going to put it down below because y'all might want to go watch that. But I'm going to put it down below for you guys. I'll share the link. But I was talking about the airplane that I had a vision of that blew up in the middle. Like it was like going, like it was trying to land, like it was about, like it was needed to land. It was landing, right? But it was landing in a place where it wasn't like a place where airplanes usually land, you know. And it would have destroyed some things, or either hurt somebody, or most definitely was going to hurt the people that was on the plane. But the plane, before it even did that, it blew up in the middle, and it was going, I said it was going south. I'm like, it was going south. When I seen it, it was going south. And this motherfucker, what they just say? What they just say? Hold on. It says, in new experience you are meant to embrace. To get there, you must have moved beyond the familiar territory of your past, which is represented by the opposite South Node. So South is the opposite of North Node, right? It says North Node in your life path, North future direction. The North Node points toward the experience, skills, and lessons you are meant to develop to achieve fulfillment. It is a direction of potential and growth, right? Challenging challenges and growth. The path of the North Node may feel unknown or challenging as it involves moving into a new, unfamiliar territory. However, these challenges are where you will find profound growth. Soul purpose. It indicates your life's purpose and the karmic lessons. Your life's purpose and the karmic lessons your soul needs to learn in this lifetime. The dragon's head in Vindicate astrology, the North Node is called the head of the dragon, representing a hunger or craving for what is to come. It can signify an obsession with what you don't yet have, but it also represents possibilities and a journey toward your highest potential. North Node in relations to South Node. Let me just read this and I'm gonna stop. The North Node works in tandem with the South Node, which represents your past, familiar patterns, and skills you've already mastered. Shedding the past. To move towards your North Node destiny, you must consciously release the comfortable but sometimes limiting patterns of the North Node. Opposites and align. The North and South nodes are always opposite each other in your birth chart, forming the noble axis. Wow, this is a lot. Y'all gotta go start. This is shit you gotta. This is some shit you gotta study, man. This shit is serious, man. You know, it just gives so much insight on things, how things come out, y'all. Because like, where does all of this come from, right? It comes from somewhere. It is truth to it. I'm speaking the truth. Dang, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get on here and I don't even know what's going to come out, but it all come together. And I feel like that's how a lot of you guys' lives been. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how you going to make it from one paycheck to the next paycheck, or you don't know, you know, how the situation is going to truly affect you, but everything somehow come together. It could have been, you could have went through trials, like real trials, you know, you have. Real mental clog, you know, real mental fog is what I'm saying. Mental fog, you know, not even knowing how to express yourself or how to, you know what I'm saying, or not even feeling comfortable enough to do so, you know. And I don't want to make this a sexism thing, you know what I'm saying, but because this actually like requires for all of us to have this, you know what I'm saying. I was talking to someone and we was talking about this was about, you know, young kids and stuff, and but this applies to so many people, and that's what I've been like really being opening up to, where people be telling me stuff and they could be talking about one subject, but that shit applies to so many things. You know, I see it working in so many different ways throughout different, you know what I'm saying, situations. But he had said like, you know, brothers and shit getting into it. And this can go apply for mothers and daughters and anybody that you have a relationship with, getting into it and a motherfucker getting so mad that they have no conscious, they have no conscious connected to like when their emotions, you know, their emotions get out of hand. And then their emotions get out of hand and they don't know no other way to handle the situation but in harming the other, or it's just turning into something heinous, a crime, a fucking crime scene, because you're emotionally, you got so discombobulated that you no longer know how to communicate. Communication completely is not even a thing, or it's at all. It's like you completely just shift your whole energy shift, and you know you have to really be be aware of who you dealing with. So when people do spiral out and no longer know how to talk, or even if they talking and they don't spiral out, but they saying shit in circles, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pay attention to that shit, because that's letting you know who you dealing with and how to deal with them. I feel like some things are not, some things are impossible to stop, or to not even stop, because you can't really stop shit if something is meant to happen. But some things are impossible to detect if you in the thick of it. You know what I'm saying? If you really deep into this shit where this motherfucker got your mind, you can't see right from left. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck, you know, going on. All you know is I love this motherfucker and I'm riding for this motherfucker. Or, you know what I'm saying? This is the only motherfucking job that I can work right now because ain't nobody else gonna hire me. So you ain't looking for other positions because you just, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, whatever your situation is, you still not supposed to fucking stop, right? But it's almost like, let me see. Y'all gotta give me a second. I'm a phone here though. I'm just throwing out these, you know what I'm saying, these seeds, man. But getting back to what I was saying, I do feel like signs do come before destruction. Signs come before destruction. There's a lot of signs that come up before a person's actions actually come into place, you know? And sometimes we be so deep into the shit because they didn't, but it be red flags. And so red flags are significant. You know what I'm saying? Really watching out for the red flags when you see it. You made it out. You made it out this time. You made it out that time. Now you really made it out. You get what I'm saying? But it was too, that happened in a way too that it won't happen again, because now you gradually went through that, and you gradually went through it. You made it through it. So you graduated through it. Meaning you have the wisdom, the knowledge, the eyes, the feeling when that energy, no matter how it dresses itself up, no matter how it comes in or what it comes in as. You know what I'm saying? A friend, a family member, a lover, whatever the case may be. Never be desperate to give up your fucking energy. Don't be desperate to have somebody in your life because this journey is lonely. It's not fucking lonely. It's only lonely. It can get lonely at the top, but shit, create. That's what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. Do something with that shit. Use it for something productive. Use it for yourself. Go spend it on yourself. You know how you spend it on yourself? That's currency. To have peace, be able to sit alone. Don't need a motherfucker sitting next to you. You don't need to trauma bond. I don't need to hear none of the boo-hoo, woo-hoo. And I ain't got shit to tell nobody either. I done told enough of my mother. I tell my stories right here. I'm good with that. Oh my goodness. I gave all my food away too, you guys. So I don't got no more food. I gave everything away. I fed him some. I said, shit. As long as it's gone, I won't touch it. I can't touch it. Let's get into it. Let me speak to my rulers and my sovereign ones. My sovereign Mexican. Oh, something about some Mexicans. I ain't even ever messed with no Mexican, y'all, but ain't nothing wrong with them. I just not my thing. But sovereign, what? This is giving me like islander. The islands is significant, huh? I feel like Mexico was an island, and then they turned it into something else, whatever they wanted to turn it into. We ain't getting into all that, but yeah, I feel like it was islander people over there. They were like brown, Wichita, some shit. I don't know. I'm picking up on their energy. Okay, now since I said, and they like that ain't our name either. That ain't our name. That's they said. That ain't our name, baby. But we know what you're talking about, though. That's how deep this shit get. Okay, so it says, I dare to declare my love. It says, I don't care to be perfect. Take care of yourself. Do not push me. It's not a big deal. So those came out, and I was just sitting here for a minute, and I was just like, what the hell? So I had to pull some more cards on it. I had to pull some more cards. And it said underneath, I don't, okay, and I want to show these to you guys. Let me just move this over. Hold on. So we have these two cards, right? This card came out on top, and this card was underneath it. When I tell you all these cards align, y'all, it says, I don't care to declare my love. Do not disturb regeneration and progress, right? So somebody, look at y'all. I've been talking about this, like, it's like a freaking union that's coming together. And the union that's coming together, you know what I'm saying? We got one person who knows who they want. Like, you know, I don't know. You could be having your eye on somebody, or somebody got their eye on you. I think somebody got their eye on you. I don't know. I'm just picking up on that. I'm picking up on a Taurian energy too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be a Taurus, okay? And this person could just really be the opposite. It could be a Scorpio. This person could be a Scorpio, right? And it says, do not disturb regeneration. But you guys are both getting ready. With this regeneration, it's like you guys are regenerating things. So, because you, listen, this is something that is ordained by, stop it, Papa. I got you. This ordained by spirit, okay? This was always to be, all right? And yeah, it says, I do not care to be perfect. Exhale, inhale, okay? And so, yeah, you getting yourself together, okay? This was at the top. I do not care to be perfect. And then inhale, exhale, okay? And then it's like all the cards just went in sync, y'all. But look, let me tell you, this is how I know that you guys have a malevolent one that's coming towards you. He's very different. She's very different, okay? She thinks very differently. She has a whole side to her that's constantly evolving and changing, and it requires for the opposite to do the same. You get what I'm saying? It's never, you guys are never in one place, and it's a lot of this energy in between that I'm picking up on. It's no need to talk about trust, because y'all just know. It's just like, you know, because you're not the type to be dealing with hella different individuals. You're not the type to just give yourself away to someone, you know what I'm saying? Or you're not just accepting it, you're accepting shit from somebody because you're lonely and you need some company, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you have people that you talk to, friends and stuff like that, but like, you're very, you know, restrictive when it comes to your energy and who you gives it to. You get what I'm saying? You most definitely have boundaries up, you know, for yourself, you know? And so I feel like you could be a little, you know, overwhelmed with everything that's going on, and knowing and picking up on this energy, knowing that somebody is coming in. You could be very overwhelmed, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, okay, wait a minute, I feel it, what I'm supposed to do. So you're a little bit all over the place, and you got so many different projects that's up, and you got so many different things that's going on, and it's like, I say, just do one thing at a time. Okay, but I feel like you know that. I'm not like, I don't need to tell you that. I feel like you know that, and things are being, and things are slowing down as well, like I said, because of the weather. And I feel like, so let's take that and use it for what it's worth. Let's take that and make it and turn it into something productive. Even though the cold weather is just like, some people might like it, some people might love it. I don't know, but for those of us who thrive that thrives in the coldness, very, very slow. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is going to for sure. So look at you guys. I dare to declare my love. And this is in the third row, y'all. This came out at the bottom of the deck, right? Came out at the bottom next to inhale, exhale. And this was on top of it, meaning that I pulled this one first, right? And this says, take care of yourself. Because you have somebody coming, you know? So do what you do. Flattering is perjury. Flattering is perjury. But do what you do. And you know what I'm saying? You guys are one and the same, like I said. Like, oh my goodness. I kind of want to just go like this and do it like this. This card came out twice, y'all. The perfect match. And I don't care to be perfect came out. Mind you, I don't care to be perfect it came out too. I don't care to be perfect. You could be yourself. Okay? You could be your fucking self. And anybody that can't be themselves are not going to be able to, they're going to fucking wither away in your presence, okay? You're going to see them. They're not going to do it just like, but you're going to see them just spiral out of control. And you're going to be like, oh, yeah. It's another one. There's another one. So this is not that. You'll know it's not that person, okay? You will know. Because it be copycats that be trying to come because they feel this shit coming in. They feel this shit coming in. They feel you being like a Cinderella story around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But it's real. It's real shit. Do not push me. You have... Right. So this is at the top deck. This was from the first deck that came... The first spread, that came out. And then right under it was you have rights. Okay? So someone could be trying to come in and they only could be coming in. Oh my goodness. And then look at this one, got the airplane right there, y'all. Look at the airplane. Flying up to the north. To the south. Looks like it's going to the... Nope, it's going to the north. And it's upside down, too. Yeah. Somebody could be trying to come in with contracts. Someone could be trying to come in, and this could be a new person that's not being honest about who they are, and they're trying to hurry up and swoop in. It get cold outside. Niggas be needing somewhere to go. You feel me? Niggas be wanting some food to eat. You gotta let them know. It ain't that. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't that. You really gotta let people know. You know what I'm saying? Do what you can do, but don't overdo it. Don't overextend yourself. Take care of you first. Take care of your shit first. Make sure you good. Just don't be bringing anybody up in your pad and up and around you. You know what I'm saying? Even though it be like, that used to be that used to be my heart. You know what I'm saying? To do stuff like that. And, it's just not safe anymore. It really ain't. The ones that's around is around, I would say. Even with you, I feel like that's what I'm picking up on. The ones that's supposed to be there when everything and all else comes together and everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like, yeah. So, yeah, they might not, it'll turn into some shit where they make you feel like you don't have a choice but to, and you'll turn back into that same motherfucker that was doing more work and putting them up and having to big them up. Some of you guys have went through relationships where, you know what I'm saying, you put yourself on pause so the other person could get up because they put some guilt trip on you, or they made you feel like they was just so, like, motherfuckers always got this soul story. It's like you could hear it. This might be different stories, but it's like it's just like a little lullaby. It just don't fucking make sense, like the ones that they got. You know what I'm saying? That the real ones that they got us singing to these damn kids, and that shit meaning some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so be careful. They might come in looking like this, but that ain't really who they is. All right? They could be this right here, because this card came out too. What's this? This said, you failed, so what? But they could be coming in like this, and they could just be somebody that constantly making the same decisions, making the same motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Making the same. This is one hell of a spread. That's why I got to looking at it. I said, oh shit, we got to go live. But I was already tapping into the energy for you guys. Sometimes I do preparation. Sometimes I prep my work. I have to, I feel the need to. I do what I do. I do what I need to do to get through to the message. And I sit and I listen. Okay? It says it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. But you got to go on, babe. You got to go on, babes. I can't put you back together, babes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to be doing no shit that I would do with someone that I'm actually being able to thrive with, someone that I have longevity with. We're not finna play around here. I'm not playing house. I'm not playing nothing, girlfriend, none of that shit. I don't even want to be a close-ass friend like that because I got shit that I need to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of you divine feminine and masculines are on. It's like, what's up? Like, where you going? What direction? Like, what we got in common? Because I don't want to trauma bond no more. I don't want to go into that. You know what I'm saying? I know we all got traumas. But I would rather talk about something where we're putting something together and we are recreating and rebuilding, and I can learn. Can I learn from you? What can I learn from you? You know what I'm saying? What can we teach one another? And I just, that's what I'm picking up on. Also, this card was at the bottom of the deck right here, and I'm like, what the hell does this card mean? So I went and I looked at it. This is what I mean. I have to do some preparations, and it was, I'm like, what the hell is this word? So it's resplendid. Resplendid. Ah, okay, right. So I'm like, okay, I know what that is. Like, I don't know exactly the meaning of the in the dictionary. So I wanted to read it to you. It says attractive and impressive through being richly colorful and sumptuous. Sumptuous, like you voluptuous, sumptuous, eatable, edible. She was repleasant in a sea green dress. Beautiful in a sea green dress. So green is significant. The color green is very significant. And I feel like whoever I am, you know, channeling for, that you are beautiful inside and out. You get what I'm saying? That you have this dragon type energy. It's very rare. It's different. You get what I'm saying? And the individual that you're tapping into this realm with, this. And the thing is, you guys really share a throat chakra level type love. You know what I'm saying? You guys are going to be able to have a connection through speaking to one another, hearing each other's voice, the frequency off of the voice, the words, and all of that. You guys are going to have this way that you speak. Sometimes you ain't going to even have to speak to each other. You're going to be able to just look. You ain't got to. So it says splendid and magnificent, okay? And yeah, this is a very good person. Like, you feel me? This is good. This is good. It came out twice. It was like, Spirit was like, let me show you that it's two of you, baby. It's not just you. You're not alone. You're not by yourself. You never were. You're meant to be by yourself forever. You get what I'm saying? And you've been patient and doing your due diligence, what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Handling your business for you. Okay? Let me see what else is going to come out, because I've been on here for 42 minutes running my ear out. Okay, I don't have nothing else to read. Let's see. And then let's pull other cards that we're pulling from. I don't know if I should wrap this up because I've been on here for so long. I think I am going to just get a message from, I'm going to get a message from your higher self and from Spirit. All right? So from Big Mama, Source, the creator of all things, the universe, and ignited in that as well. We so many different elements, okay? And it's just a vast of energies that have so many different qualities inside of them, right? So we're going to get that from, yeah, the universe and your higher self, right? So that's going to be two cards, your higher self and Spirit connected to the universe as well, the vast universe that, I should probably do them separately. Let me see, that would be 3. Oh my fucking goodness, y'all. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. I feel like even the name of this, what was the name of this? It says 555, change, transformation, and personal growth. North Node, take off. This is a hidden love story. This is a hidden love story. It's not past. It could be present, but it most definitely is future. It has nothing to do with the past. And it's very little to do with the present, because this is something that you're still going towards. This is something that's still coming towards you. This is something that's still coming into sync and into balance with each other. It's most definitely future. I'm getting like the next 9 months, you should be meeting this person if you haven't already. Okay? The next 6 months. The reason why I say 9 months, the number 9 months, is because I feel like it's not really meet them. I feel like in between there, you can meet them. From now and 9 months, you can meet them. It just depends on where you are on your path. It depends on where you are, like, and what you've done to get closer to this connection. But it could be happening anywhere in between that time. And I feel like they're giving me 9 because it's going to happen, even if it's some delays, if it's some, things that take place that, look, time go by fast. Know that. And if you do feel this connection, then do what you need to do to get to it. You know, is what I'm hearing. But it can be pushed out by way of your choices and your actions. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your essence, baby. Oh, yeah. Protection. Oh, yeah, is here, baby. Told you once before that I love you and I need you. But let me tell you once again, you are my closest friend. I never leave you, so hold me tight all through the night. Caress me with your teeth. Anytime or anywhere, anytime. This is what y'all gonna be singing to each other. This person is very stable, okay? This person is very stable, very, very much so in the elements. I want to say in the elements because of all what's around. This person could be an Aries, a Scorpio, like I said, okay? Lots and lots of Aries energy. Lots and lots of fire, baby. Yeah, this person is very, very in tune with their elements. Okay? Very, very, very connected to the heart. Is it Sarky? I'm taking this. I'm taking this out. That's the one. Higher self. Restoration. Woo! Truth. Aura. Look at Spirit speaking. Higher self. You tell the truth. Like the truth is within you. The truth is right there. That's what you've done. That's what you've done all of this work for. Let me lead the way. Hey, please, baby, take my hand. I don't need another man. You wanna hold on tight. You better be afraid. That's what they said. That's what y'all gonna be singing to each other. Yeah, baby, because I won't hurt you. Yeah, baby, justice. Hold on. Let's just put one more card. Hold up. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby. I'm just being sick. Take me. Make you understand. Hold on. What other card do you have? What message do you have? Blueprint. Okay, that's from you. Stability. Spirit is adding on to this. Spirit wants you to know the truth. Let go. Purple can be significant. Purple freedom. You've acquired this freedom about yourself. You've acquired it. You've initiated to have this in your life. So you have been being you're being initiated. I had seen something about that too. It was talking about how the energy was initiating situations, you know what I'm saying, on its own. So your soul is, and this is the energy of the very few that I'm speaking to. Okay, it's a very strong energy of your initiation of things that you know that you need to address, situations that you know that you need to face, things within yourself that you know that you need to address and face. You know what I'm saying? Things that you know that needs to be turned around and dropped and left and whatever, however you got to do it, right? But you're doing it the right way this time, so you ain't got to go back and do that shit again either. Okay? And it's almost like for so long, you know what I'm saying? You were, you know, upside down with it. You know what I'm saying? You were upside down with it. Or even just wrapped up in some things, however, whichever way. You know what I'm saying? But now your freedom, you freed yourself. That's what this speaks about. She's dancing underneath a disco ball, and she's gained a level of consciousness where she knows who she is. She's aware. He's aware of what's going on around and what's been stopping them and slowing them down, and what's been taking you, you know, to places that you know you shouldn't be. You know, it always went back to you. It was you. It was you. It was you. It was you. Okay, you have to set yourself free. You have to come and unravel. You're an unraveler. You're an unraveler of time. That's what you are. You have a vision. Okay, you have a vision. And when it comes to your vision, it says sex magic, right? And it's in a downright, right? But when it says sex magic, that don't mean something bad. What it is that you have to go in and you have to get emotionally connected to every line that was ever connected to you in any way, negative, bad, good, sad. If it traumatized you, something that scared you, whatever the fuck it was, if it was something in childhood, you had to go in and really get in tune with these different energetic cords that was connected to you that was causing you a lot of agony and strife. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like it was pulling from you. It was pulling levels of energies from you. And so you were never, for so long, you were not able to have a full fulfilled cup because something, it was other things that was taken from that. You know what I'm saying? And that was things that was indoctrinated, that was installed in you, that you had connected onto yourself, because you connected onto some things too. You know what I'm saying? From having different habits and things of that nature. You know, restoration. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this at this. You know what I'm saying? Unconditional love came out, and what this was about. This is a hidden. This is a hidden message. I'm gonna leave 555 up there, but I feel like this is a hidden message because there's been so many people that's been fighting for you not to still have a heart, for you to take this childlike energy from you. You get what I'm saying? To disrupt the connection between you and source. You know what I'm saying? To either your whole blueprint about you, everything about you is love. Everything about you is loyalty and honor. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is in your field. It's in your field. If you didn't have no blood, it'll still run through you energetically. You get what I'm saying? And your first love is you, too, as well. Your main priority is to make sure you protect this and you protect what you love, right? Whatever it is that you have to do. And even if you got to cut some shit off for a minute, whatever it is, it can be like sometimes I had to cut this off and I ain't on here. And I got to go to the drawing board. I got to go and allow life to life. You get what I'm saying? But it's not time for this or it's not time for this. You have to know when to disconnect from shit. And I feel like that's hard to do sometimes when you've had these different patterns. You know what I'm saying? These patterns that's been going on for so long. You know what I'm saying? So long, and it was going on in the bloodline for so long because we are still physically connected to a whole family that was here that carried that genetic. You know what I'm saying? Format. And it's could be detrimental or it could be a new creation of a new world, a new life for you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you take this shit and use it. What are you gonna do with it today? What you gonna do with it today, presently? Okay. Okay, you guys. All right, I'm gonna get up out of here. Okay. I remember who said what they said. They wanted me to send them a prayer, and it was unknown XXXX. So I got you, baby. And I'm just sending the appropriate protection your way, okay? For whatever it is that you need, they will know when they get there, all right? I just need you to be open and accept it and receive it, okay? And relax, relax. You don't need to tighten up right now. Just relax. Relax every muscle, every bone, every worry. You know what I'm saying? Just relax it all. Just drop it. And I see it coming in as well. I see it being able to do what it do, what I'm sending, okay? The appropriate. Yes, appropriate help that you need at this time. So let's be intentional on our words. Let's be intentional with each other and with ourselves, okay? First and foremost with ourselves. And I'm sending everybody that send it back to me. Peace, love, you feel me? Happiness. Happiness is a choice. Nobody else can give it to you or bring it into your life or nothing. And that ain't the way this shit works. It ain't never worked like that. I knew that a long time ago. If I didn't, I probably would have been running after the nigga that left and went with the other bitch. You know what I'm saying? But nope. But I said, well, I guess it's over now. I guess it's over now. It's time for me to go. Is that what Cinderella said? I have to go. You know what I'm saying? Shit, go ahead, take her, baby. Take her, baby. That's what our grandma. That's what Big Mama say. Let her have him. That's what he wanna be. That don't make him. That don't make her better than you. You better than her. And him where he's supposed to be. Just let it go. Let it be. All right. Okay, you guys, I'm closing all portals and all doors, okay? And yeah, for my protection, your protection, and our spirit guys' protection. I'm gonna talk to you guys in a minute. Thank you so much for coming over to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. Thank you so much to you guys that please go down on my community tab to you guys and show me some love in the community tab, all right? Sometime. I would really, really appreciate it. Like I said to you guys yesterday or earlier, like I really want to hit the tier where I'm able to go into groups with you guys. But I can't do that until I get a certain amount of views or whatever the case may be. Or not views, but I think views and people that follow me. So, and I did this too, you guys. Like I ain't paid for none of my no promotions. I've never did none of that since 2019, and now up to now, presently, I never did none of that. I could have, you know what I'm saying, to help me get more views and to help me get up there. But I'm just doing it. I'm just more so of a, that shit just flow, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't into all of that, doing all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? I connect with who I need to connect with. You know what I'm saying? I got other shit going on. All right, you guys. Bye.